You are listening to the I Wish I Knew Stuff podcast with Mark and Nalo. They test things like news, culture, and other dumb stuff that they just wish they knew about. Subscribe to the channel and thanks for listening.
Hello everyone, Nalo here. I wanted to record an intro. I haven't done one in a little bit, mainly because I wanted to let you know that we set a goal, Mark and I did, to record 50 episodes. And, you know, on the scope of things in the podcast world, 50 episodes is really not a big deal. I mean, Joe Rogan has almost 2,000 episodes now, but, you know, we're definitely not Joe Rogan. We have a few listeners here and there, and we really appreciate you listeners that do listen. We set a goal for ourselves for 50 because podcasting is hard. It really is. Getting together with each other and recording the equipment, scheduling guests, you know, all of the above, editing, uploading, paying for a website, things like that. They cost time and money. And so we needed to set a goal for ourselves to kind of set really the bar where we wanted to go. So we're going to get to 50, and that's going to be awesome. And where it takes us after that, I'm not sure. But 50 is the number. Thanks again, everyone that does listen. You know, we've started becoming a little bit more loose with our podcast also. And what I mean by that is, you know, we're not watching our language as much. We're not watching our content as much. Of course, it's still PG-13. That's our rating for the I Wish I Knew Stuff podcast, because we're adults here and we have adult-themed things. We talk about adult-themed things, but we didn't want it to be rated R or something that somebody would be disgusted with or not want to listen to, because we have our own standards also. You know, we want to be, that's the kind of content that we ourselves listen to and watch and do whatever. So we are keeping ourselves within that, I don't know, genre, that rating, PG-13. But it really is PG-13. I mean, there's funny things here and there that probably some of my church and pastor friends probably would make little weird faces at, but I don't care. This is me. This is us being real, having real conversations with real dudes, real people, and that's how it goes. So enjoy this episode with Nate Sanders as we just talk about random stuff.
Yeah, like complete shave. I think it would be funny to well, not funny, but it'd be cool to take a selfie as much as I hate it. There it is. A selfie every single day of it and watch the progression. The only thing I think would drive me nuts is the mustache. I don't think I could do that.
So, what? It's a yeared. I mean, it's not like
it's a year beard.
It's 12 times No Shave November. So your beard will technically be 12 times longer than an entire month of November.
Yeah. What's up with freaking Brandon, dude? I had to triple take him at church the other day. I was like,
shaved it all off.
What'd you do?
You did.
It was weird.
It looks freaky.
You look real uncomfortable over there.
Nope.
Not uncomfortable sitting, but something awkward is happening.
Bright lights everywhere.
Will you make sure that the little the words on the front of that mic are faced towards you?
The words that say boner.
That definitely doesn't say boner.
Oop, mine does.
Oh, wrong mic. Cool. Maybe I should try a yeared also.
Do it. We should just...
That means no trimming, though.
I know.
I like trimming. I like trimming and making it look like I'm not homeless.
Yeah, but it'll look dope.
I don't know.
It will. We should convince Mr. Underwriter to do it, too.
Yeah.
Come on, Bill. Do a yeard with us.
I'm just going to bring it up and assume that he's on board already.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey...
We doing
Don't
this?
forget, January, we're shaving.
Just walk by him and give him a high five and just be like, yeah, yeards. Like he knows what's going on.
Yeah, we doing this.
Yeards for the win, Bill. I know you're on board, right?
We should come
awesome.
up with some other stupid name, like how you were saying 12 times no shave November.
Yeah.
And then people just wonder what it is. And we tell them like, oh, it's not touching your beard for a year. And they're like, a year? No, it's 12 times no shave November. Like,
yeah. You ever heard of no shave November? Yeah, it's times 12.
Yeah.
So.
I was reading, though, that the average person's facial hair grows half inch a month.
Half inch a month, so...
It'd be a 6-inch beard.
By the time a year is done.
Yeah, me.
Well...
That'd be pretty decent.
6 inches. That's pretty long.
I can't grow a decent beard. No.
6 inches. I wish 6 inches was pretty long.
What? I knew that was coming. I just knew it.
As
soon as I was like,
when you were
looking at my fingers, I was like,
doing that, I was going to be like, here, let's double this, and then that'll be 6.
Mark, yeah, I was like,
Let me whip something out. We can double it. That'll be 6 inches. Here, 2 of these is a year beard.
Good thing this is audio.
What if it's a yearbed?
A yearbed?
Yeah, I don't know.
A yearbird.
Yearbird.
Yearbird. So Brett, I mean, his beard is getting pretty long.
Mm-hmm.
Like he told me that he's purposely not trimming it down like he used to.
He's not.
When he gets a haircut,
anymore.
they cut the sides a little bit so it comes down.
Mm-hmm.
It's very pointy.
Yeah, it gets.
It's like a block.
It really is.
Yeah, so he wants that look. I was like, what, like Leonidas from 300? I was like, you got to work on the abs. No, there, dude.
I feel like you got to be careful because you'll grow a beard and then you cut it and you're like, frick, where'd those chins come from?
True, yeah. I guess beards, they keep your facial skin healthy, and like if a guy grows a beard for a lot of years and then shaves it, he has a very young looking face.
Ooh.
Not because he doesn't have a beard anymore,
that's just because he doesn't have a beard anymore.
No, but because your beard has kept your skin nice and good. Because that's what we care about.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like every time I've tried to grow facial hair on my cheeks, my face breaks out more because it's like holding more oils and stuff.
You just got to power through that.
And you actually, when you have a beard, like I have to apply more oil because my face gets dry and flaky, and then I get beard dandruff.
Weird.
So I have to put more oil in my beard to keep it from getting so
this
dry.
This baby's naturally oily.
Yeah? I wash mine.
I do too. I wash it too.
Do you wash it with body soap or shampoo?
Shampoo.
Yeah, me too. Brett has a special beard
I bet he does.
soap.
That sounds like something Brett would have.
Yeah.
He probably...
Love you, Brett.
He's a beard brush.
Yeah, I was going to say he has a special beard brush and comb. And
he does. Well, I mean, I got to be honest. It's working. His beard is glorious.
He probably kisses it goodnight, too.
I would. I do, actually. Brett, get over here. Let me kiss that beard goodnight.
You kiss Brett's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I kiss Brett's beard, not mine. Yeah, he's got the good beard. Yeah.
I'm going to chop it off. Brett's.
While he's sleeping?
Yeah. Just crooked.
That would be worse than off.
Yeah, it would be.
Because then he's got to try to fix it.
Just wake him up by taking a pair of clippers to his beard, just like in one little spot, all the way to the skin. Oh man!
I guess if you want to see Brett pissed, which I've seen him mad. I guess
I don't think I have. Does he get mad?
Yeah, he just says,
Brett, you get mad? You get mad? He's not here, but I know he's listening.
Brett gets mad and he just says swear words quietly.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Then he apologizes to himself because he said swear words.
Here, I'm going to message him, ask him.
Yeah, message him.
Brett, do you ever get mad? There.
Yeah.
Stand by.
Stand by. We'll see what he says. I feel like we've slowed down on using aloe. Why do you think that is?
I haven't. That's the only thing I message you on.
Yeah. I mean, I only message you and Brett on aloe, but I feel like we've slowed down messaging each other.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
We need to get Nate in on this, but he's got a stupid iPhone.
He can have aloe on his iPhone.
Switching.
You can have aloe on your iPhone.
Yeah. Brooke tried that.
Oh, we got a response.
You got a response? Go ahead and play it right into the mic.
Make sure it's turned up here.
Only when people ask me that question.
Yeah.
He's at Buffalo Wild Wings, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he went to Old Chicago with a coworker.
Oh.
Here's another one.
Not really, though. I only got mad at Megan. I don't really get mad at people. Very easygoing.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up Brett's entire life right there.
Cool. We just wanted to know.
Thanks for being on the podcast, Brett.
Yeah. Thanks for being on the Codcast. Just
Yeah,
finish
that's
it.
awesome.
The Codcast.
He's going to send one back, and it's just going to say frick. Yeah. That's awesome. Oh, Brett. We do love him.
Thanks for being on the Codcast.
So did I hear this right? Did you just say that you might switch? Because I said you got a stupid iPhone, but you're like, I might switch.
I have been thinking about it.
He's not loyal.
I don't really know why. I honestly don't hardly even care anymore.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much all the same, really.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially with the Google stuff coming out, it's like the go-between between Android and Apple.
Yeah. I'm just kind of sick of Apple. I don't know. They make one little change and everybody thinks that they're the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
Headphone jack. It's top, bottom, it's gone.
We don't even need headphone jacks, and Apple is amazing, and yeah.
Yeah. Bottom top.
Dude,
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it was. I mean, especially if you take in the...
Did you ever go on the side?
No. I'm surprised they didn't have that.
Into the screen.
It's like in the middle.
I feel like Apple just... They do their stupid keynotes, and there's some guy that has a smart sounding accent, and everybody thinks that it's great.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like with...
Definitely.
I hate people that are like, I don't know how to say it. How to say them, how to classify them nicely.
Like Apple heads?
Yeah, but people that like worship Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Oh, it drives me nuts. They're like just people that think he's like God, you know?
I
Yeah.
didn't know that was a thing.
It is, and it drives me nuts. I see people posting about him all the time on Facebook.
Yeah. I do like him, but I don't know. I get what you see.
Yeah,
Or I see what you're saying.
yeah, or like that Tesla is just like the greatest car company ever, you know, like I'm sure there's people that are like that, you know, but it's like
I admire his
every
like
little thing,
his
they're just
ideas
like,
and stuff.
Yeah, Elon Musk. Ooh.
He's got like some like bullet train thing that he's doing in Texas, and I think it's interesting, to read about.
Oh, got a message from Brett back.
Having a tube of a train going like 700 miles an hour.
They're working on it in LA too, the Hyperloop.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna come over when I'm done at Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm all solo tonight. Super not fun.
Who you have B-dubs with?
Yeah, you can go there by yourself or what? That's depressing, Brett. You should have just came over here. I don't have a microphone for you, but
I could see Brett responding, yeah, I thought
even with a microphone, you can't hear him, so.
I could see Brett saying, yeah, I thought it'd be fun, and then I'd run into somebody I know, and I've just been sitting here by myself.
Yeah. Well.
Let's see. I'm going to find somebody that's posting stupid stuff about...
Yeah, seriously, though. I mean, I really do feel like he's an extremely interesting guy. He's a genius. But do I think he's like the savior of all for the environment and, technology and the advance? He's, further along than everybody. And some people think he's an alien.
Yeah.
Like, it's just weird.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, seriously, this person just posts about him almost every day. Like,
maybe you should just unfollow that person.
I want to.
Do it.
I'm probably gonna. Not surprising.
You have that control in your hand.
They shared this thing: 1.5 more Tesla Model 3 sales than Ford Mustang sales in 2018, and they're like, yeah, not surprising. It's like, why are you comparing those two vehicles to each other anyway?
See, I didn't know that people were obsessed with him because all I really think of when I hear his name is Tesla. I'm like, how many people can actually afford a Tesla?
Right.
So I just didn't know that people were that obsessed with him.
Oh, this one, he says, Tesla is destroying the competition, and it means massive stock gains. And this person's like, why would you buy anything else? Let's hear it.
Yeah, maybe because Teslas or every other kind of car ever makes sound, and car sounds are awesome.
That's like Phil. When I posted I wanted that Type R
Come on,
Odyssey.
Phil.
Phil's like, or you could just save that money and put it towards a Tesla. And I'm like, can a Tesla make choo-choo noises, though? He says, yeah, through the speakers.
That's so lame.
Yeah, dumb.
Choo-choo noises.
Like, I think Teslas are cool, but
Yeah.
I'm not like, Elon is going to save... I don't know. Maybe I'm just overreacting.
You are. Stop it.
People get weird with
They
anything
do.
technology, man. It's like what I'm saying about Apple. They're like, it's so great. It doesn't have a home button, so I can look at more Instagram at the same time.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, true.
And I am willing to pay tons of money every month for that.
Dude,
Don't
this
get
bad boy's paid off finally.
Dude, isn't it the great feeling when you pay off your phone? You kind of like,
And
why
then
do
you
I
think
ever
about
want
it,
a
you're
new
like,
phone?
I was just making payments on a phone.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
exactly.
It's crazy.
All of a sudden your bill is cut in half, and you're like, I don't ever want to go back.
I know. Before it was paid off, I messaged Brett and I was like, "Can you tell me what it'll go down to?" He's like, "Oh, it'll go down to this. If you want to upgrade to like the unlimited plan." I'm like, "Brett, don't even salesman me right now. Like,
Yeah, don't
I just want to keep my data what it's at. I just want to know what my bill will be." Yeah, but you could do this, or the Pixel 3's coming out. You could trade it in and get like $400 something bucks
For an
off.
extra $49, you can get some solo beats. It's like, no, leave me alone.
Just friggin' answer my question.
Yeah,
Let's see, he said some other crap.
did he?
Oh yeah, I think
Put his whole conversation in here.
2 more.
It's like he's
I
part of the
literally
podcast.
just said solo. Now I'm mad. You didn't listen to me.
Well, there was Brett being mad.
What's her name, Brett?
Nice to meet you, Matt. I'm Mark. I'm Nate. Speaking of that, we do have a special guest tonight.
Oh yeah.
We do. That other third voice you've been hearing is not Mark's second personality. It's Nate Sanders here with us today.
We need like a clap track.
We do. I can add that. So let's pause for a second. All right, that was a good job.
Pause for editing.
He's not gonna add it.
No, definitely not. Yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, thanks Nate for being here with us.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime, all the time, whenever you want.
I love doing this.
Nothing, because she isn't here.
Yeah,
Now he's just trying to act mad.
yeah. What a goofball.
What a goober.
Yeah.
Are those your headphones, Nate?
They are.
Like how they're like sheepskin lined,
No, it's rubber that's like peeling.
even on the top.
Oh yeah. It's got something soft on it. I don't know.
It's
They were free.
lamb's wool. They were free.
Lanolin?
Like lanolin.
Like sheep's wool.
Yeah, I was like, hey, bring over some headphones, because the ones that I have on loan are just like the ones you stick in your ear. And so every time someone comes over, they like have new earwax on them, and that's just, it's starting to get weird.
Ooh.
We need Dr. Dre to sponsor us.
Yeah.
Give us some beats.
Yeah. Although that's an Apple thing now, too. And
Not gonna happen.
nope.
You have an Apple computer sitting right.
I know.
in front of you.
I always say that I'm down with Apple, but here I am recording on a MacBook.
Not by choice.
Yeah.
Ish.
It's grown on me a lot, actually.
I will say I'm getting sick of my Apple phone, but I still don't think there's anything better as far as computers go, or just nice and easy and come
Yeah.
with good stuff on them. And
The usability is great. That's exactly why I have it. Is so things can be easy and convenient, and
Except for all the dongles you have to get if you ever want to plug something into it.
yeah, their choice to go down to only USB-C on the MacBook is just really weird, especially since none of their other devices have USB-C, and they are so adamant about keeping the Fire cable. It's so crazy. Every other phone has USB-C. iPhones have Lightning, but their MacBooks have USB-C.
that is weird.
It's so weird. You can't put an SD card in it. You can't put anything USB in it. So everything that you own won't plug into the computer. You have to have an adapter.
And it doesn't have any lightning port.
Nope.
So I have a US or a SD card reader that plugs in the lightning port on my phone, so I
Yep.
can upload video to it. But I couldn't use that
Nope.
on an Apple computer.
Nope, because you'd have to have an adapter that would go from, basically is an adapter for an Android device that would convert your Lightning to USB-C, just so you can use another Apple device.
What a bunch of dick bags!
Seriously. It's crazy. Like, their progressiveness is just so off the charts weird.
Just think about all the like Apple hipsters though that are gonna defend it and think that it's like the best thing ever.
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of like their concept of going, no headphone
We're
jack
wireless.
on a phone. They just went, no jacks at all on the MacBook. They have a headphone jack and 2 USB ports.
So is it just the 2 on this side?
Yep, that's all you get.
See, it's stuff like that that's so dumb. Like, I like the fact that you can get an Apple computer and you can turn on the first day and you can record music, you can edit video, all
Yeah.
the stuff that comes on it. It's super cool. But then they have stupid stuff like that.
It's the opposite almost
Yeah.
of their structure is very not user-friendly. It just seems so weird.
Apple, you suck. Prove us wrong by sending us some crap.
Yeah, get your act together.
Send us some stuff. Prove us that it's not garbage.
Samsung, if you want to keep talking crap about Apple, send us
Send
some
us
crap.
some stuff too.
Maybe the solution is that somebody takes apart Apple phones and Android phones and puts all the good parts together into one phone, gets sued because they used everybody's parts, and becomes their own phone company and takes over the whole world.
After they get sued?
Yeah, of course, because
Okay.
you got to get sued.
Somebody said something that Samsung was getting sued by Apple for something.
Yeah, they were a while back.
Or recently, wasn't it? For
like years
Design.
or something like that.
It was like design copy.
oh,
Yeah, the I can't remember what it was. The S6 or S7 or something like that was too close looking to an iPhone, so they sued, which is really it got pushed out of court. Like nothing ever came of it, and part of the I remember reading an article on it. Part of it was because Samsung makes the operating system. Or not the operating system. The Samsung makes the camera that goes into the Apple anyway, and they make the graphics card that goes into the Apple.
Oh.
So half of the Apple phone is already Samsung anyway, and Apple's trying to sue Samsung for being too similar. So they're like, well, I guess we'll just not sell you cameras or graphics cards anymore then. And
So I thought I heard on the new stuff that the cameras were the other way around. That Apple's making the camera for Samsung now. I could be wrong.
I'm not sure. That's weird.
Weird.
They're probably like best friends. They're like, we'll just pretend to sue each other every now and then.
Yeah, probably. Probably owned by the same person.
Probably.
Illuminati.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's the dang Illuminati.
She isn't here. On my way, bitches.
For those that didn't hear that.
Yeah.
On my way, bitches.
Yeah, Brett, that's this one swear word he gets for
Brett
the month.
Ursek has a potty mouth.
I know. He is. He's a rebel now.
I'm free. I'll say what I want.
Yeah. He'll have to get a chair.
Nah, make him stand.
Yeah, he'll stand the whole time.
He will.
Or sit on
When
the
we
floor.
recorded with Tate, he said he really enjoyed just sitting here listening to the thing. He was like, it was almost more entertaining than being on the podcast. I'm like, well, it was about the same. With or without a mic, no one can hear you. So.
What a dork.
What a dink.
Sweet. What else? What are we talking about now?
Dude,
I'm
was
so
just-
tired.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I'm so tired too. But not as tired as you. Only because I know what it's like. Hey, if you didn't know, Mark had a baby. Well, Mark didn't have a
I
baby.
didn't.
But
My wife
yeah, Mark's wife.
My wife have a baby.
She have a baby.
She have a baby.
Can I has baby? Yeah, that's what Mark said.
She did. That's not why I'm tired, though. I sleep all night.
Oh, yeah, okay. You're tired because you're an idiot and you stayed up late?
Yeah.
Watching Netflix or something?
No. Because I'm working half days. And it's
Oof. It's the
tiring.
hard life.
Yeah, I know.
I still don't follow. Oh, life is rough. I gotta work half day.
No.
Yeah. Oh, it's not because of the baby. I just... I had so many burritos earlier. That's why I'm tired.
I'm so tired. I gotta go home for lunch, and I'm not gonna be back till tomorrow.
No, I come in at noon.
Oh.
Oh, the second half of the day.
On Monday, I
The
worked.
boring, lame, not busy part of the day.
That's why I'm tired. I didn't do anything all afternoon.
That does make you more tired.
Monday, I worked 8 to noon. And then yesterday and today, I just worked noon to 5.
Cool.
I don't know why I came in at noon. I should have just come in at 1. It was 4 hours.
What's his baby's name?
Asher Allen.
Asher Allen.
Yeah.
How'd you guys come up with that?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Trisha came up with it.
You had no say in it.
Pretty much.
Sweet.
That's what the last Micah's name was going to be. She wanted Asher, and I wanted Micah, and I won last time.
Oh, okay.
And then she's like, if it's a boy, it's going to be Asher. I'm like, I don't care. Whatever.
Did you guys find out whether it was gonna be a boy or a girl beforehand?
Mm-mm, not this time.
I didn't think so.
It's some Bible person. Asher.
Yeah.
Asherah. I don't know. No.
I don't know.
It's Asher from the Bible,
Yeah.
not the book of Asher. Because
I
that
feel
doesn't
like
If it was a
exist.
girl, was it going to be Ashery?
No, if it was a girl, it was gonna,
Ashery.
if it was a Ashery.
You got Asher and Ashery.
Sounds like an Asian Ashley.
Ashery.
Ashery Aaron.
No, if it was a girl, it was going to be Ezra.
Ezra
Yeah.
is a dude's name.
It could be a chick's name, too.
This is girl.
But Ezra from the Bible is a dude,
But it could be a chick,
Wait.
too.
I think.
No.
No.
Am I wrong?
Ezra in the Bible was a female.
Oh.
There might be more than one. There might be a dude Ezra, too.
Dude Ezra?
Dude Ezra. So, yeah.
So,
Asher.
Alan, you guys share the same middle name?
Yeah. And if it was a girl, it was going to have her middle name.
Oh, nice.
Ezra May. Ezra May. It's time for dinner.
I think both are strong names, so
I don't really like Asher that much, but whatevs.
he'll grow on you.
Yeah.
I hear that phrase a lot, like strong name. What's a
Yeah.
weak name?
Nate.
Yeah, yeah. I was literally going to say that, and then I realized that's my name too. Nate. Dang it.
Dang it.
Mark. John. Bob.
Brett.
Names that are just like everyone has them. Adam.
Chris.
Yeah. Seriously.
Bill.
Yeah. They're weak names. They mean nothing.
Wait.
What a weak name you got there, pal.
You
So-
see, like somebody with the name like Micah. Yeah, that's a good strong name. I mean, I feel like.
Straight up.
Yeah.
But people call him Mike for short.
I call him Mikey.
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 That's what we all call him, Mikey.
I like it.
Shiloh started it. Mikey.
That's cool. At least she started it, not you.
Yeah. I was afraid that Micah was going to pronounce Asher Asser. I was like, great. he nails it, though. He calls him Asher.
My son's going to be swearing all the time.
Shiloh, I used to make her swear all the time when she was learning to say frog. Totally wasn't frog she was saying. Like, check this out. Shiloh, say frog real quick.
Yeah. Or fire truck.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of kids that swear trying to say that.
I screwed up dump truck as a kid.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of things that rhyme with that. That's awesome.
Dump truck. Dumb
Truck.
truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So we always pick names. I mean, I guess we didn't always, but I feel like we had conversations about picking names based on what kids could make fun of on their name. So did you guys have that discussion?
What do you mean?
Like, if their name is, I don't know, something stupid.
Elias.
Yeah. Our kid's going to be able to make fun of it easy.
Oh, yeah. Asher. Asser. Yep, he's going to get it.
He's going to get it.
So I'm going to teach him to beat up people.
Yeah. Ashery.
Ashery.
You're going to teach him to beat up people.
Yeah.
So Mike is the middle kid now. Huh?
Yeah, he is.
That's awesome.
Life changing for him. Because
Middle
he thought
kid
he was
gets
like the
nothing.
baby, and now he's just like, oh, frick.
They get nothing, man.
He's actually pretty good. He calls him my baby. My baby. Trisha was holding him. He's like, he wants me. He wants me. I'm like, no, he doesn't. Oh, he was sitting on Trisha on the couch, and Mike is like, he wants down. He wants down. He wants to walk. And we're like, he can't walk.
He's tiny.
He's a week old now. He wants to walk. And then he'll like squeal, make a little noise. He's talking. Yeah, sure. Yep.
He's talking.
Hey, Brett.
Yeah, Brett's here. He made it from Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yep. All
You're going to have to find a chair there, dude. I wouldn't sit there. It's a floor.
Now he's not saying anything.
So, yeah, your kid's going to get made fun of. That's
Zip
awesome.
them pants down, too, Brett. Why are you, like, undressing so sexually? Oh, yeah. There we go.
If all of you could see what we see.
Hey, we had this discussion about, like, what 6 inches looked like earlier. What 6 inches looked like earlier.
I said this much.
Well, can we just, like, triple yours? Or half it, maybe? Like, half of that will be 6 inches? That's more like it. How long do you think your beard is?
4 inches.
You don't think? Like,
That's
is that,
9 months.
He really measures it.
Mark said you get half an inch of growth
A
for
month.
every month. So a yeard should be 6 inches long.
Will you do a yeard with me? 2019?
Yeah, a yeard.
A yeard.
Mark's going to shave his beard on January 1st. Wait,
December
December
31st.
31st.
Yeah.
So it's growing by midnight.
Yep. And I'm going to grow it for 365 days without trimming it. It is a year. That's why it's called a yeard, you narc. Are you going to do it with me? Oh my gosh.
Give him a microphone.
Does it look like I am not shaving?
Mark, are you going to trim your mustache?
No.
Oh, that's going to be horrible.
I know.
I kind of
'Cause
like
it drives me nuts how it is right now.
I just worked with a guy that had like an out of control. He had a beard, but he had mustache out of control.
Well, I'm gonna try
All I
to.
saw was just hair.
Was it
coming out of me.
Skaggs?
Yeah.
No,
I'm gonna try to like groom it out to the side.
that's not gonna work.
Shut up.
I kind of like once a mustache gets like past your bottom lip though, because it looks like you don't have a mouth, and it looks like those giant mustaches from old Western movies. That's what it reminds me of.
That's what I'm going for.
And some people have like, you know, where their bottom part of their beard touches their mustache and it just looks like awesome beard hair.
Where's
I'm gonna
the
find you.
voice coming from?
It does look better like if you groom it and like maybe twist the ends of it and push it to the side if it's as long as possible.
I want to have this dude's Nar mustache.
I mean, you're going to show me some picture of some ridiculously good-looking guy first that has an awesome beard. So
No, it's just a mustache. Literally just rocks a mustache.
that's a pretty good mustache.
Yeah. It's a big old fat caterpillar on his lip.
I mean, it's not attractive. No.
Mustaches are hideous. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, there's only so many people that can really just pull them off.
Dude,
Yeah,
Mitch,
cops.
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 Mitch
Yeah.
at work has just a mustache right now. It looks
Yeah.
so dirty.
I saw him today. He waved at me, and he goes, "What's up?"
Yeah. He's
like,
so
okay.
stupid. With
Hi.
his mustache. He keeps bugging me. He's like, when are you doing it? I'm not.
I'm not. I'm doing a yeared.
Yeah, get on my level.
Well, I'm excited for your yeared. I really am.
Should be. It's going to be a little talk of the town.
I'm going to start from now, and then also grow a yeared, and then I'll still have a longer beard than you.
That's cheating.
It's not cheating.
Yes, it is.
I already grew this myself.
According to my rules. Well, fine then. I'm going to start here. Now I'm going to win.
Nate, you should try too.
Bro, I can't grow facial hair.
You will.
It doesn't. It just is like.
Just grow what you can.
You know what we should do?
It's not good. It's bad.
Is it a neared? Like a neck beard?
What, a neckier beard?
Are you gonna shave your neared?
Oh, I'm going to shave my whole face.
No, I know, but during the
Shaved.
growing, are you gonna like keep
No,
the?
I'm not going to touch it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that because
Really?
I trim it from my neck up to a line.
Oh, I don't. Rarely.
I mean, you don't want your chest hair and your beard to get mixed up.
Why not? Brett does it. Brett's like shoulder hair is intertwined into his beard.
He is a
hair.
very hairy man, yes, but he has a very beautiful beard, though.
He does.
The rest of him,
What kind of beard products do you use, Brett?
Miracle Grow. Wow, yeah. I mean, if it works.
Like weed and feed, or
Do you apply it or do you eat it? Just like take Miracle Grow pills,
come on?
cook it up in a spoon.
How often do you water it?
I don't like where that's going.
You what? Every day.
Waters.
Are you wearing like real tight pants right now? You got your tight pants on?
Got my tight pants?
No,
Got
there's
my
no
tight
moose
pants
knuckle. They're just like real tight around your ankles, and it's creeping me out.
Oh,
That doesn't mean anything. They have loose Levi's too.
They're Levi's. That was his explanation. Oh, you got tight pants on? Yeah, they're Levi's.
It's like in The Office. Michael has his party pants.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He gets them dry clean. Brett's got his party pants on.
Hey, you gotta have party pants. That reminds me. I don't know. Did I tell you the Saturday pants thing?
No.
Okay, so I'm asking Elias what he wants for Christmas, and he tells me he wants Saturday pants. And I'm like, what the heck are Saturday pants, dude? And he goes, duh, they're comfortable pants that you wear on Saturdays. And I'm like, don't you have, like, you wear those every single day? You wear, like, workout pants every single day. Yeah, but those I wear to school. Like, these would be specifically for Saturdays. Okay.
So he just wants another pair of the same pants he has, but he'll
Yeah,
only
we
wear
were
them
at the
Saturday.
store, and I said, point me out some Saturday pants so I know what you're talking about. And they looked exactly like what he was wearing. I'm not even kidding. I was like, you have those on!
Yeah, but these ones are for Saturdays.
Like, are you going to label them with a Sharpie? Like, don't
He'll
forget
just know.
Saturday.
He'll just know.
He'll just know which ones are Saturday pants. Oh, okay.
They'll be the cleanest of the bunch because they get washed less often.
I mean,
Yeah.
at least you got a simple kid. You got other kids out there. I want a hoverboard or something stupid. And
Yeah.
he just
you got
wants some Saturday
kid's
pants.
Like, I want some Saturday pants, Dad.
He literally told me he wants us to remodel the bathroom for Christmas for him. Like, I don't want any presents. Can we just remodel the bathroom?
What?
I'm like, no.
That's worse.
Yeah. He's like,
It's way more expensive.
I was like, how am I gonna do that? And he goes, well, you just let me design it and you guys pay for it. That doesn't work out. I don't like that. He probably would do a way better job than me designing it and figuring it out.
Should make him pay for it, too.
I know. I should.
He's going to be like an architect.
Yeah, he knows his stuff. It's crazy.
You just let me design it. You pay for it.
Yeah, so Grandma gave both the kids some money before she left to go to Arizona for the winter. So she gave the kids some money. So we took them to the store just to go shopping for stuff. And Elias spent most of the time in like the light bulb aisle looking at front porch lights.
Why?
Because he hates our front porch light. He thinks it needs to be replaced.
What a weird kid, dude.
I know. I was like, let's go look at bikes, man. You need a new bike. And he's like, yeah, I'll save up for that.
This is not things that a 13-year-old should be concerned with.
It's so true. I'm like, why?
What do you say if he spends his money on a front porch light? Thanks
You-
for contributing.
I'm not putting that on. No.
Put that in his, I'll hang it up in his room
When we get
on his wall.
when we get home, son, I'll get you out the ladder so you can put that up.
Yeah. You need some tools too? Or, because you're not borrowing mine.
Brett, dude, that thing stinks. It was audible, and it smells real bad. Brett,
Yeah.
what?
It-
Mine don't
yeah.
always smell that bad, though. Dude,
We're in,
what?
we're in like an
What'd you say?
enclosed room, you know.
What meat smell?
My house or his house? My house. I cooked bacon earlier.
Apparently, bacon smells worse than Brett's butt.
He said that my house smells like weird deer meat first. And then it doesn't. It smells like bacon.
Do you even know what a freshly slaughtered deer smells like?
It's bacon mixed with your own fart. That's why you're That's why it
Your
sounds
house
like.
smells like maybe he just freshly butchered a deer in here
Yeah.
and then made some bacon.
This is a multi-purpose room,
I would
Brett.
do that. I'm gonna do that on Saturday.
On days we're not podcasting in this room, you don't want to know what goes on in here.
It's a slaughterhouse.
It's just it can be many things.
What? It smells like Bigfoot's what? Anus?
Yeah. my sticker's coming off on my microphone.
Dude, we should. I was just how we were talking about beards and stuff.
Yeah.
That Beard Mountain.
Yeah, the local thing.
Yeah, they like what? Yeah, they
Are you
totally
sponsored by them?
they totally like sponsor like all kinds of bands and like football players and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We should get them to hook us up with some swag, swiggity swag.
Yeah, we talked about that before. That'd be awesome. I would love to advertise for them on our podcast.
What, Brett?
Yeah,
I bet he would.
we
I remember.
should. We should have him on here and have a quality podcast for once.
Would he be your first guest that's not a friend to begin with?
Well, you're the first.
F.
Just kidding. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, yeah.
Speaking of Beard Mountain,
Yeah.
there it is, an advertisement on my phone. Dude doesn't even have a shirt on.
Is that a ginger?
Yeah, he is. He's got
Dude,
a red
I
beard.
remember.
It's very big and fluffy and fuzzy.
Were one of you guys with me up at Jim and Austin's when the guy
I
was up
was.
there?
Yep.
And he gave me a bottle of it for free just so that I wouldn't get, because I was going up there, I was going to get a straight razor shave.
Yeah.
And I was talking about it, and he's like, dude, don't. He's like, if I give you a bottle of my beard oil, will you not shave it off? And I was
That's
like, are
awesome.
you serious? I was like, I kind of want to know what it's like to have a straight razor shave. And he's like, dude, don't do it.
Don't do it.
And so he gave me a bottle of his oil.
Hey, that's pretty good
Yeah.
advertisement right there.
It's like, don't do it.
Find the guys getting ready to shave their beard off
Yeah.
and tell them no.
And then apparently I was on a TV show on PBS too.
Oh,
Because they were filming something up there. You remember that?
Who watches
Oh.
PBS?
I don't know. But
I thought they started filming after we left, but
no, he was there like while
Was
we
it
were getting our
Mr.
haircut.
Rogers?
Yeah.
Were you on Mr.
this
Rogers?
is the benefit of not having a beard is I don't wind up on PBS.
I think you were
Some
on it
creeper
too.
show.
Yeah.
You were probably on it
Mr.
too.
Rogers' neighborhood.
I remember one of my friends or something was like, oh, it was Ty's mom was like, seen you on PBS on some show about, it was about something, I don't remember. Barbershops in Montana. He was traveling
Funny.
around the state.
And he was on there.
I guess. I don't know.
Not getting a straight razor.
Yeah, I was probably getting my hairs cut in the video.
Huh. That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, I'll mark it down. Get the Beard Mountain guys on the
Beard
podcast. and
Mountain.
Get them as a sponsor, too.
Hit us up. We want some beard stuff.
Yeah. I mean, two dudes podcasting that with just
both
mainly
have beards.
sexy beards.
Well, yours is. I don't know about mine. You shut
Your
up over
beard
there.
will be sexy
Yeah,
in
it will.
your eyes. And Nate's going to do a YOT.
A year tea.
Yeah. Do it. I want to see like
Oh,
a
gosh.
goatee. You can only trim to the edge of your mouth. So like anything below the edge of your mouth and to the side.
Nate needs to do like a full goat where he has the mustache though too.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Come on.
I have never seen a ginger with a full goatee. I feel like that would be...
Doesn't exist.
I would be scared, I think. I'd be a little scared.
Wait, there's like a movie. I'm picturing it right now, and the dude has one.
It's a
the
bad
dude
movie?
from,
Scary movie?
no.
Is it a scary movie?
Are you thinking about
The
the
dude-
guy from Walking Dead?
Yeah.
He's got a handlebar mustache, I think, doesn't
Yeah.
Doesn't he?
Frick, yeah.
Do that.
he? No.
Do that.
Handlebar mustache.
My wife
Abraham,
does not
that's his
like the
name.
mustache hairs, and
Yeah.
I like my wife liking me.
Hey,
That's
you
good.
don't always have
I like
to do
your
things.
wife liking you.
You don't always have to do things that they like.
Yeah, true.
Say, listen, I'm doing a year, woman. It's 1 year. You can kiss me later. Next year.
Offer to allow her to do a year on her legs.
None of this sounds good.
If you let me grow a yoti, you can grow some yeggs.
Some yeggs. Oh, it is just like a big old foo.
Yeah, but it almost curls all the way back around because it's just so good. The flat top sets it off, though. If
Yeah,
you
you
had
gotta have
Nate's
that.
haircut, I don't think that would work.
Nate just needs a flat top, too.
There you go.
Gosh, no.
Just become Abraham.
No.
You shut up over there, Brett.
Yeah, we like Nate. You shut your mouth. Oh,
Love
boy.
you.
So, what's been new with you? I mean, tell me something that I don't know, or maybe that Mark doesn't know.
I know everything about Nate.
You're dealing with your wife had knee surgery or something?
Yep, my wife had knee surgery.
Yeah.
Torn meniscus
Ooh.
from shoveling snow last
That's in your knee?
winter. That was in your knee. Don't ask me where or which way it runs.
I
'Cause
thought a
honestly don't
meniscus
know.
was in your butt.
What?
Or like one of the bones in your ear, the little miniature bones. The anvil, the hammer, and the meniscus.
Just shut up.
So anyway, that's in your knee.
Yeah, that's in your
She
knee.
tore it shoveling snow.
Last year.
winter, yeah.
Wow.
And now
Or,
just
well,
now getting around
February.
to it.
Yeah, we put it off. Kept thinking maybe it'll get better because
Nice.
MRIs and surgery is expensive.
Yeah, so it's like, oh man, that felt weird on my knee and that hurt. And then, we'll walk it off. You
Yeah,
know?
pretty much. And that doesn't help.
That didn't help, no.
So yeah, MRIs and then surgery, and now she gets to sit around the house for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Brett
Yeah.
was touching his belly button underneath the shirt.
Behind the scenes at the I Wish I Knew Stuff podcast it's wild. You should come on the show because
Here, I'm just going to take a picture of what's going on.
yeah, post it right up.
So yeah, she's off work for 3 weeks, and
Put the belly button back out, dude.
gosh,
There we go. So gross.
Okay, yeah. So your wife is out of work for 3 weeks because of the knee thing.
yeah, at least probably.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. I'm just
What?
kidding. I don't know. Just felt like saying
She
whatever.
thought she was gonna go back like after a week and a half or 2 weeks at first, and then doctors were like, might be more like 6.
So with
I've
this
been
kind
like,
of
"Heck no."
with this kind of surgery, what like so I had leg surgery, and at first I had to have a big boot and some crutches, and then I had to move to maybe just walking on the boot, and then I had like a cane for a little bit, things like that. What kind of things is she gonna have to do for recovery?
She had one of them sick scooter things.
No,
Oh.
they weren't even gonna send her home with crutches, and actually they didn't. But she had somebody at work give her a set to use. Save
Did
us
you
some
install one of those chairs that lifts you up the stairs?
money. No. That's not a good enough reason to do that.
Well, I mean, you could soup it up, make it fast.
Yeah, she doesn't have like any cast or anything.
Yeah.
They have these. I mean, to me they're new, but they're wraps around the knee and has like a little cooler and a pump, and you fill it with ice water, and then it circulates through the thing that you wrap around your knee, and it's basically like a way of icing it.
Weird.
It circulates water through it, ice cold water.
And it keeps it cold instead of the ice pack melting
Yeah.
and becoming warm.
Exactly.
And useless.
Pretty
Wow.
much.
That's kind of neat.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That sounds like that cost $2,000.
haven't got to see the bill for that yet.
Well, that's good. I'm
Publish.
glad that her knee's fixed or at least on the mend.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it seems like you hear, when it comes to knee surgeries, you hear two things. People either say, I had knee surgery and I feel worse than I did before, or I have knee surgery and I'm better than I ever was. So,
Yeah.
hoping and praying for the second. I think it kind of comes down for a lot of people how good they are about doing their physical therapy exercises at home, though. I think that makes the big difference.
I sucked at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. Mark walks with a weird limp.
Shut up. It's only weird sometimes.
Well, let's shift gears for a second. No pun intended. Are you building a sweet car, right? I mean, you kind of built one already.
Yeah.
But you're going a little further in a direction that we've ever done before, like in our car projects, right? I mean, you're looking forward towards like entering into maybe some competitions and things like that. Is that true?
Yeah, I hope so. I think I still got a ways to go before it's even like competitive, because car shows are kind of funny. Like they frown upon stuff like vinyl wraps a lot of times and stuff like that. And so, still got like paint and body work, but someday.
Sure.
But at the same time, I'm trying to tell, I'm not building it specifically for that, but it'd be cool to build something on that level of that cleanliness.
Yeah, I feel like some of those award-winning cars, like they just go on a trailer and they never actually drive them.
Yeah.
Why do they frown upon wraps? What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I got a wrap.
I honestly think that I've heard some guys talk about it on podcasts, and I think it's due to lack of knowledge. I think a lot of it, they think that it's just like the easy way out.
Yeah.
Because paint and bodywork is stupid expensive. Like, I don't even think there's anybody in this town that could do like glass finish paint on the level that some of these cars are at.
Yeah.
And, it's super expensive.
Mako.
Stop. But yeah, they think that it's like the cheap way out and stuff. But I think both me and Nate found out the hard way that it's not the easy way out for sure.
No, wrap, even maintaining a wrap is harder, I think, than maintaining the paint that I've had in the past.
I would give anything to like be able to wax and buff things away.
Yeah. For sure.
You can't buff away a tear in your wrap.
I mean, people that
tried it.
I tried it, made it worse.
I mean, there's some people that rewrap their car something different every year, and they go all crazy like that. And man, I don't think I'm ever going to do it again. To be honest, like I think I'm going to go back to paint.
I think the only car I'd ever wrap is if I got something like super new and nice and wanted it to be some crazy color. If I had like I don't know. Every time I think of crazy wrap, I think of an Audi R8 for some reason.
Yeah.
Like somebody gets an Audi R8 and they're like, I want it to be metallic midnight purple.
Yeah.
Wrap it.
It turns
Brad
yellow
approves
in
of
the
that
sun.
color.
Oh, it's got to turn yellow in the sun, and then on cloudy days it's green.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do that with wraps. I mean, it's hard to do that with paint.
Yeah.
So you can like print your own face onto a wrap and put it on your car if you want. It's hard to paint that.
I want to see somebody do that now.
Yeah, it's
Sure,
just like
somebody has.
it's just your own face, like
Steve-O.
or somebody else's face.
Oh.
Like just print your enemy's face on your car.
Or like
Drive it around,
or
crash
your
it.
friends. You know that you're good friends if you put their face on your car.
Yeah, I like you. I'm gonna put you on my car. You're a cool guy, all right?
I've known you 3 weeks, man.
You make a deal and you put each other's face on your cars. So
That's what you guys should do for the podcast.
yeah, I'll put your face on my car. You got to put my face on your car.
All right.
Both with
Just
the.
put it on the minivan.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of my butt though and send it to you.
Speaking of cars,
Why do you have a butt on your car?
Mark, are you ever going to get back in the game?
Someday.
All right.
He drives a Honda Odyssey. Okay.
Yeah.
He is in the game.
He's in the game.
He is killing the game.
Game over.
Game over. He's got a man van.
Dude, the thing is dope. Don't be hating.
Hey,
I'm not gonna lie. I thought minivans were absolutely stupid until I found van culture.
Yeah,
on
you
Instagram.
showed me that. And like one of the first things that I saw that was dope was like an Odyssey that's the same body style as mine.
Yeah.
It's so sick looking. It's like, I hate Nate.
they do have really cool headlights, taillights.
This one's like
Cool styling.
static and low and 20s and
I honestly, if I could,
Yeah.
if I could
Really sweet.
find a first gen Odyssey, I would love to have one.
Yeah.
They don't have the slider doors,
mm-hmm.
and I don't know if
It's
you guys
totally weird.
I don't know if you guys have ever looked for one on Craigslist. I did one time because I was
Yeah.
bored, and I couldn't find one anywhere in the western United States for sale on Craigslist.
I remember you telling me you were looking for one and you thought they were cool, and I don't remember seeing one like in
I
because
seen
I
one
wasn't
driving
looking.
a while ago.
But then like a week afterwards, one came into the Honda shop, and I saw it, and I was like, "Whoa, dude, that's what Nate's been talking about."
I mean, it has potential.
Yeah,
In a weird, vanished sort of way.
I think so too.
Dude, on
They can be cool
van culture, like the brand new Chrysler Pacifica vans, like,
Yeah, they're
with
big
the
on those.
weird taillights.
oh, they look so cool though.
They
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
they got Dodge. Those guys got Dodge going on something where you can get
A van culture package or whatever.
and
Yeah,
it comes with like 20s on it and lowering springs
yeah.
on a minivan.
I saw that. I'm trying
That's
to
crazy.
trying to find that one.
Whatever they can
Odyssey
do
you
to
showed
sell
me.
cars, I guess. And,
Yeah,
that must be working.
them vans are getting expensive though.
Yeah, that's so sick.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that
New-
one's just wrapped.
New vans are like can be like $60,000
Oh, yeah.
for like a new all-wheel
yeah.
drive Toyota Sienna.
Yeah, for sure. They're getting way.
Oh,
up there.
here's Nate's non-slider door one.
Yeah, that thing's gangster.
That is pretty cool, actually. Yeah.
No.
I don't know. I just don't think Trish is going to be okay with, the van being 1 inch off the ground.
No.
I mean, that's what airbags are for.
it makes it easier to get the kids in and out.
Teach her how to use the switches.
This one goes down. Just make Shiloh hit it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not spending money on that van other than keeping it nice.
Yeah. I mean, you did put some sick floor mats in it.
Oh yeah, I did.
So if you could get back into it tomorrow, what car would it be?
You
Yeah.
already know what it is.
A Honda.
Honda
Yep.
S2000.
Yep.
Yep. I knew that too.
Well, okay. I guess it was, yeah.
What?
I was going to say what realistic car, but I guess an S2000 isn't completely not realistic
Yeah.
these days.
They are kind of spendy still.
Some
but-
of them they're like going up still.
Yeah.
You're what?
I don't know.
So I never had drove an S2000.
I never have either.
Then we got one in at work, AP1, and they let me test drive it, and I went down and picked up Christy down the street, and we went for a quick drive.
Yeah.
And I got done with it, and I've always said I would never sell my Miata because of all the hours and money I have into it.
Yeah.
But if somebody walked up with the keys to a bone stock, not yellow S2000, and
Not
said,
yellow.
I will trade you straight across for your bagged Miata,
Yeah.
I would probably do it.
For me,
It's a
it
yellow
has to be
one?
specific. It has to be white, and it has to have the red leather interior.
I do love that one, but I pretty much would take anything not yellow. Well, they're
Why
all,
not
They're all
yellow?
manual, aren't they?
Yeah.
Why not yellow?
Dude, yellow's hot.
The one that I drove was yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Did it have side skirts on it?
I don't think it did.
They were
no,
caulked on.
Yeah.
It had
It probably was the one we had.
it had like a loud exhaust, like a loud dual exhaust, and it was fast.
Yeah,
for what it is.
that engine too is just amazing. Just really well engineered.
I'd take a yellow one.
You can have it.
I feel like you could rock a yellow one. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But
A banana driving down the road.
yeah.
Yellow or red is what I want.
I'm honestly surprised you don't have one yet.
I know.
It's like what you were meant to drive.
I know.
Because, I mean,
I know it
you got the
is.
windows down all the time.
Oh, that's so true.
I wouldn't even
freezing-
have the top. I'm going to take the top off
Yeah.
completely.
I can see it.
Don't ride with Mark unless you got a coat on
Yep.
in the winter.
Yeah, I can see Mark driving a yellow S2000 middle of winter with like ski goggles and a scarf on.
You know what? I bet I know how he got used to that is because you drove that like third generation or second generation Civic, and it had those had problems with the windows falling off the track.
That was my coupe that did that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
It wasn't
yeah.
a second gen.
No, that's true. No,
One
that was
time-
an
The
Okay.
2000. We'll just call it a 2000.
Yeah, and that those
Yeah, that
things
thing fell down all the time.
Yeah,
That thing was off more than it was on.
yeah. So he just got used to it,
Dude,
and now he's just like stuck in this like
me and Mark were
2000
hanging
Civic.
out, and I was like, I gotta go get I had a pet snake, and I was like, I gotta go get a rat to feed the snake, and the only ones are up in the heights, all the way
Yeah.
across town. And Mark's like, yeah, man, I'll drive. I'm like, sweet, free ride to the heights, let's do this.
yeah.
Get in the car and start driving. I'm like, hey, dude, it's like 40 degrees out. You gonna roll your window up? Oh, no, it doesn't go up right now. It's off the track. All the way across town.
Why did we take your car?
His arm is out the window, and I'm freezing my nuts off.
Oh, it was awesome.
The rat was frozen. He had to thaw it out when he got back.
Purposely bought a not frozen rat, and I still had to thaw it out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is it down in the weather too? Like, does it?
In that Civic, it did get stuck, and it got snowed in once and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I didn't know if you rolled it down even if it's raining or snowing, though.
If I had them sweet like window visors, I would have.
Yeah, true. Those are cool.
What if you had to pick up a car that was less than 3 Gs?
I'm already driving it, bruh.
Yeah.
What do you drive?
That Accord?
Yeah, those are cool, though.
No.
I think they're cool.
CB7 Accords are cool.
Like, if you had to pick up a car to, like, get back into it and, like, make cool. I mean, I'm not saying the Accord wouldn't count, but...
Dodge Stratus.
Get the fuck... Reach over and punch him in the wiener.
I don't know.
Punch
under
yourself in the
$3,000?
wiener.
That's hard. There's not a lot of cool cars under $3,000.
Okay, under $5,000.
Still. Under 5.
See, I would have guessed that you would just immediately be like 2000 Honda Civic Si.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I really want an EG hatch, as cliche as that is. EG hatches are cool because they have the tailgate.
Yeah.
The tailgate is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That blue one that keeps getting sold to people around town, that Dave Principe, some random guy that rhymes with Ave Principe, built, and it's got just sick wheels on it, nice engine swap,
The
very,
one that
very clean.
Sean Boyce owned for a while?
Yeah.
Or Sean Toyce.
Ron Blaps. Yeah. Beep. Yeah, no names, except for the ones we've already said. Brett,
under 5.
Fret.
I would take an EG or an EK hatch right now.
Yes.
I don't want either one.
Oh, really? The EK hatch?
I would take one. Yeah.
Ooh.
It's not my least favorite. If you like an EP3, I don't think you're a Honda fan. I don't think anybody that likes EP3s really likes Hondas. I think they're just dumb. They like being dumb.
Yeah.
That's what they like.
If I could get it for under $5,000, I'd get an IS300.
All right. Yep.
IS300 would be really cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Really, really cool.
Uh,
I don't know. I don't know if I would say a Volkswagen, even though I got 2 of them. I don't know if I would say Volkswagen.
Yeah, if you had $5,000 to spend on a car too, what would you get?
I'd probably try a mini truck. And not a Caddy though.
Yeah. My problem with Caddies is they're front wheel drive.
Yeah, I want it maybe a Love or an S10.
All right. That'd be cool.
Because there's so much potential. There's so many cool things you can do with an S10.
Yeah, and you can lower it for like $30.
Or maybe like a Jeep Cherokee, like an old Cherokee Sport or something.
oh,
like
yeah.
There's lots of cool stuff you can do and go off-roading and go the other direction, That's kind of the popular thing to do now.
Dude, yeah.
Were we having this conversation about
everybody
the
wants
obsession of overlanders?
Yeah, everybody wants to get in this overland camp in the woods in their vehicle.
Yeah.
People that probably never camped before, too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I've never been fishing or off-roading or
But I'm
in the
overlanded,
mud,
bud.
but I'm going to spend $100,000 on a Jeep. Regular. That's a thing now. It really is.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
Just
I like it. I've been on some adventures with some people that have these kind of cars, and it's a good time.
Yeah. Some of that video that you shot with Hunter, I was like, I feel like you're getting to see stuff that you can only see if you're into that sort of thing.
Absolutely.
Really.
And my camera died before we got to Goose Lake, and I'm actually not sad about it because now it's just like I didn't get to show anybody what it looked like. You got to go there yourself.
Yeah,
It's
true.
And I have that memory of going there with him, and I want to go back like every time I think about it because it was so amazing.
Aww.
And you can only get there with something that has like 35-inch tires.
Can you walk there?
It'd be a long hike, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, if you got 35-inch tires on your feet, that says.
I think
Shut
It's
up,
just
Levi's.
I kind of lean more towards, in that realm, I lean more towards like rally looking stuff than big tire off-road stuff. Like, I'd really like to do like a Honda CRV with a lift and somewhat meaty tires and rally looking wheels on it.
Yeah, something that does pretty much everything except for the extreme stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
I
you
don't
can
really
still
need to go
do whatever
rock
you want.
crawling or anything, but
You can go fishing at 99% of anywhere.
yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, me and Adam were talking about this. We were trying to decide what the ultimate hunting rig would be.
Yeah.
That's a little pickup, or like a pickup, but it's cheap to drive around and go do all your stuff on.
Yeah. What'd you come up with?
A Baja,
Yeah.
Subaru Baja.
A Subaru Baja, really?
Yeah, because it's all-wheel drive.
It has a bed.
It's got a bed. Gets better gas mileage than a truck, like a full-size
It
truck
has
does.
enough roof space to put a rack on.
Yeah, and you could lift it a little bit, do some
can.
sweet stuff on it.
Strong motor.
Can I just say better than a Baja, maybe around the same price? STI swapped Subaru Brat.
Oh, yeah.
We used to talk about that all the time.
We did. Remember that lifted Brat that was by us on Lewis?
I used to drool over it, and then they put a for sale sign on it, so I drooled more.
Yep.
Yeah. That's where that story stops.
He drooled a lot, and then that's it.
And then what? That's it?
That's it.
I kept drooling.
Like most cars, I don't buy them.
Then it disappeared, and I stopped drooling. Yeah.
Yeah, Baja would be cool, though.
Because they made a turbo one. Does Ron still drive that one?
Yep.
International Scout. Oh, that'd be cool.
Or a...
It's kind of big, though.
What is it?
International Scout.
You know what I thought of that would be cool but weird is the very first generation of Toyota RAV4s. They had a 2-door that you could also get in a 5-speed.
Yeah.
You have this weird-looking 2-door 5-speed RAV with like a lift and rally wheels on it. That would be sweet.
What about either an old like Jeep Wagoneer?
Yeah.
Or the old FJs. Those are sweet.
Yeah, those go for crazy money, though.
They do.
So if you're talking, though, like the ultimate hunting rig, does it have to have a bed? So it'll
Not necessarily. You can throw dead animals on the roof.
Yeah. But easy. I mean, you're looking for like the best scenario would be a bed, right?
Yeah.
I would like to see something that started off without a bed, and a bed was then created.
That's what I told Adam we need to do to his Outback is truck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I've seen some, we were talking about Jeep Cherokees earlier. I've seen that boxy Jeep Cherokee with the back hatch part of it cut down, so it looks like almost like one of those Hummers, the HUTs.
Oh, yeah. That would be cool.
The hood and the back are about the same length. Still has 4 doors, but right behind the back seats is the glass now. Like they just push the hatch up. And
is that like
make
something that just some random person made? Or is there like a kit to do that?
I don't think there's a kit, but there's a few of them out there that are like that for sure.
Huh, that's cool.
Yeah. That would be, I don't know. I kind of like the Jeep Cherokees.
I do too.
Speaking of hunting rigs, some guy called in to work at Toyota.
Yeah.
He said that he was out hunting in his RAV4, like a 2016. We're like, well, that can't get much stupider already. No, it does. His rifle went off inside the car, shot through the firewall, through the timing cover, all the oil leaked out, and seized the engine.
Dang it.
This is an employee?
No, it was just somebody that called.
Gotcha.
Hopefully he never listens to this podcast, but...
Is that warranty?
Yeah, I don't know where my oil's leaking.
But it's just kind of one of those, like, what gets worse than hunting in a Toyota RAV4? Shooting your RAV4.
Shooting it.
Yeah, hunting for your RAV instead of your... Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get anything? Yeah, my RAV.
Tagged out.
So, being a Toyota guy... I don't know if you're really a Toyota guy, but...
Toyota employee.
Versus me as a Honda employee. What do you think's better, the CRV or the RAV4?
Ooh, I don't know.
Why are you going to leave me out of this?
Well, you're a Hyundai employee, so...
Yeah. And we already know they lose.
Tucson, I guess.
Volvo, XC60, or XC40, what up?
Those don't even compare.
Yeah, they're better.
Twice the price.
True.
I'm not sure about like the new ones because I don't know much about really honestly either ones, either the CRV or the RAV4. They're both pretty mom-ish, but the older ones, I think the CRV has a better looking.
Is the RAV4 turboed yet?
No.
Is it CRV?
Yep.
Is it?
Yep. 2016 and up has been turboed.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Toyota is doing... we talked to a Toyota rep, and they got... I don't know if I'm really allowed to say too much, but...
Just say it.
They got some, like, crazy new stuff coming out for engines. They're kind of jumping on board with the whole turbo stuff. And
I gotta be honest, do you really think that parts guy in Billings, Montana knows secrets?
He was... he was a rep from Toyota headquarters.
It was one of those, like, I shouldn't be telling you this, but I
I'm
am.
going to tell you.
He didn't actually say any of that. I just don't know if he was telling us, like, in confidence or if he was, like,
yeah.
I don't know. But, yeah, they're getting more involved with hybrid technology.
Sweet.
We're going to probably see Toyota trucks with V6 hybrid motors that are going to have more torque than their current giant V8s.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So,
I mean,
Toyota's like kind of leading everything with their hybrid technology. They got all sorts of companies buying it from them.
and Nissan went the opposite direction by
Yeah,
putting Cummins in there.
That's right.
There's more rumor, or everybody's asking for like diesel Toyota Tundras.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you now, it's not happening.
No, I can't imagine that they would do something like that.
Yeah.
Diesel is just on its way out, really, for domestic vehicles, I think.
I think as far as that side, like the super big diesels go, but there is talk of like 4-cylinder diesels going into Tacomas maybe. So
Dodge has a half-ton truck that's a diesel, 1500.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Eco Diesel.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The Eco Diesel.
Yeah. Because they actually like get better fuel mileage than a gas. Like Trisha's dad has a 2013 1-ton Ford truck diesel, and I was driving it, and it's like average fuel economy is just under 17 miles a gallon.
dang.
My brother-in-law has a 2014 EcoBoost F-150, and it only gets 14.
And they sound like absolute garbage.
Yeah, they are weird sounding.
Like the Toyota or the Ford Raptors with the EcoBoost engine sound horrible.
They're
It
weird
is
sound. They're
different.
definitely weird. It's
Yeah.
a weird sound coming out of it.
Yeah.
And, yeah, the Ford GT.
Huge
has it
aggressive
too.
truck.
The Raptors actually have like a sound mimic thing that comes through the speakers. So like it sounds cooler than it is and it plays through your speakers.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I guess you can at least feel cool on the inside.
Yeah.
It plays the old V8 sound
Yeah, pretty
through
much.
it.
That's
Man,
so
my truck
lame.
sounds cool.
That's so lame.
Yeah.
That's definitely an excuse not to buy one. Like,
But they look so cool.
they do, especially the new ones. The new ones are like blowing my mind with the styling. They're so cool.
Did you guys know that Ford, besides the Mustang, is axing all cars?
And the Taurus, I think, is what I heard. The Mustang and the Taurus.
Maybe
as
just
well.
for police or something. What I was reading the other day, it said every car except the Mustang is going
maybe.
away.
Yeah, originally.
Because even most police force now are using like Explorers and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
So there's no Focus anymore?
Nothing. No Focus,
nothing.
Fiesta after like 2019 or something like that.
And you
That's
know what?
crazy.
I thought of actually just today was, you know, I've heard that and they're kind of making a big deal about it. But
Yeah.
Ford still owns a huge chunk or all of Mazda. And I bet they still make cars. They just do it through Mazda. And
Yeah,
people are
that could be.
People are forgetting about them.
Well, it's because, I mean, it's just everybody is, the whole new hotness is the crossovers and stuff now.
Yeah.
You know, they're easy for people to get in and out of. And
Toyota is coming out with the Supra, the new Supra. They're
are you supposed to tell us that?
Oh, yeah.
don't care. It's about a Supra. I'll lose my job over that. No, I'm just kidding.
It's probably not that cool, though, is it?
Well, I don't know. We'll see.
It's not like the concept. They never are.
Yeah. It's being made with BMW. It's going to be on like the Z4 chassis. And there'll be like, I think it was like a 4-cylinder turbo option or a V6 twin turbo. And they're trying to keep the cost so it's not crazy high, I think, is the sounds of it.
So do they still make the 86? Or is that done now?
Let's see. It left and came back in 2019. We actually at work just got a TRD one.
So, like, there's no 2018s or something?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's a 17 or not. I don't remember.
That's weird, especially when you're looking through the parts catalog and you see, like, skipped years.
Yeah, it is really weird.
When I look up the Ridgeline, it's like you have the really stupid Ridgeline, and then you have the like slightly less stupid Ridgeline. But it goes from 06 to, 11, and then jumps to 17.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They didn't make it for that long?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. When I worked there, Jason Kidder got a brand new one, and that was
Or
like
12 or something.
12 or 13.
Yeah.
I came
something
back
like
in
that.
13. Yeah, so 13.
It was gone for 5 years, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're goofy. We have a sign at work that shows all of a bunch of trucks. Like, there's a bunch of different brands of trucks on the top picture, and it says, "This is what a truck looks like." And then the bottom picture is a Ridgeline, and it says, "This is a truck with a birth defect." And we have that hanging up at Honda. Yeah.
That's the truth, because
Yeah.
it's not really a truck.
Yeah, no, it's a unibody, so I mean, it can't really be a truck.
Yeah.
So I mean, even the old little mini trucks had beds and cabs.
Yeah.
In a frame. This is like a pilot that they didn't finish. Yeah, you know, it's
They
just
just
like
chopped
SUV.
the back of it off.
Wouldn't it be cheap if we just didn't finish the rest and put a bed on it?
Put a crazy tailgate that opens.
Yeah, that
6
had to
ways.
have been part of the concept. Like, how do we make these things cheaper? I don't know, just put a bed in the back instead of the seats and the glass. So,
Nice.
Whose knife is this?
That's mine.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's really
Play with it in the microphone. Oh, yeah, baby.
That's a crisp sounding open.
Dude,
Do it
for
again. That's nice.
Yeah, baby.
That's
Does
nice.
this come off a tool truck?
No.
Oh, where'd you get it from?
Shields.
That's where I get all my stuff. This tool truck.
From Shields, huh?
Yeah.
I like it.
She's made in America.
How much was it?
Oh, it was like $45. something
Dude,
like that.
seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That means
What?
I could get one for crazy cheap.
So, what's cool about Kershaw's that I just found out, because I have this same one but in black, I think it's just the ones made in America. If you ever break the clip, you can just email them. They'll send you a new one.
Yeah.
Like any of the parts except for a blade and I think like the handle, but like on my black one, the clip broke. This screw came out and fell out with all the washers that are in there, and I just sent them a thing of like no cost. They just send you a new clip and whatever you ask for, basically.
Dang.
That's
Pretty
cool.
nice. But I think it's only on the ones that are
The
American made.
American sign on it.
I like Kershaw. I got a bunch of different knives, and Kershaw's my favorite.
It is. I love it.
For the money, you can't beat them.
Yeah, seriously.
I
They
just
stay
went-
sharp.
I wanted a new knife, and I had a little bit of extra money, and I went to Shields and found like one of their cheapest but cool looking Tonto blade Kershaws, and then with Christie's discount, I think I spent like $18 on a spring assisted.
Christy was there when I bought this. I was like, check out this bad boy. Said you need to tell your husband to get one.
Oh,
I-
and she didn't tell me. I wonder why.
yeah, this was like 6 months ago that I got this, but
I'm gonna text her right now. Why didn't you tell me about Mark buying a new knife?
I scratched it at UPS one night. I was really sad.
Nate, you'll be proud of me. I asked for a gun for Christmas.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
not going to happen.
You know what I asked for?
What?
Glock 19.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, I like all guns.
Yeah, I know there's Glock haters out there.
I don't hate it. I've never shot one. I just
I feel like it's a
Jumped
good,
on the
a
bandwagon.
good gun for me to start with.
Yeah.
Um,
There's Glock haters and
small
there's
caliber.
Glock lovers, and
Yeah.
I just like guns.
I just like guns.
I like the way Glock shoot. I like the way other ones shoot.
yeah,
Mhm.
So Glock 19, that's the
9mm.
9mm like service size, is what,
Yeah, it's a big body.
with like a 4-inch barrel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
yeah.
like Glocks. Like
It's not one you conceal
System.
or anything. It's big.
Yeah, I mean you can find a way.
Yeah, sure.
you can shove it in your pants.
If I go out walking the dog in the cold and I gotta wear a big coat anyways, I'll just put on a holster with my service sized not concealed gun and just put my coat on over it. Cause
Sure.
who wants to get through like 3 layers of clothes into your waistband if you have to?
Right.
So.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't own a gun yet. I love guns. I like shooting them. I've just never spent the money on one.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't own many because they cost so much money.
yeah. Well, I talked to my dad too. My dad, he's got a lot of guns. He did 23 years in the military. You know, he knows his guns and stuff. And I don't know. I just don't have one.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm like a raging liberal that hates guns and thinks
Oh yeah, you are.
they hop off of tables and kill people. I mean, I just don't own one yet.
I think if I remember right, a Glock 19 is pretty affordable to get too.
Yeah, even if you can buy pre-owned ones for right around $300. So
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
guns.
I got to take my wife out shooting because she's iffy on guns, not because she doesn't like them. She just doesn't know about them and how to handle them. So she wants to learn so she can feel safer.
Yeah.
You
And
do it like this.
yeah, she knows the whole sideways kill shot thing already. But yeah, I want to take her out. We should just have like a triple date night.
Just
and
put
go
her.
shoot some guns.
Just put on some Grand Theft Auto 4. That's all you.
This
need.
is how
that's,
you-
That's how you learn.
This is how everybody
Andreas
learned.
preferably.
That's how everybody's learned to shoot a gun is from GTA.
Yeah, preferably San Andreas. So you learn
yeah.
the appropriate phrases beforehand.
That's right.
Break yourself and
Fool! Fool!
Other things that we're not
Get
going
out
to
your
say.
car, fool! yeah,
yeah, that would be sweet.
yeah,
Christy's been wanting to go out shooting anyways.
yeah.
My
We'll
wife
wait till
always
she's not
wants to,
falling
but
over.
I won't ever let her go when she's pregnant, which is always, usually.
She's always pregnant lately.
Pretty much.
Well, I mean,
This is the 4th kid in the 7 years we've been married, so I'll do the math.
yeah, that's a long time.
Do the math.
Well, you do what you like, so just saying. You guys like?
That's right. We like doing it.
Hey, yeah, I mean,
What can I say? I've done it.
like making babies. I'm
Yep.
just saying.
I've confirmed done it more than all of you combined. So what up?
That's true. Where's your
Wait.
proof, right?
Yeah, you ain't got no proof, Nate. He's got one. He's got two. Boom.
At least 2 times.
That's been a joke ever since we've been friends.
That's true.
I've now had sex twice because I have a second kid.
Yep.
Like you tell somebody, like, yeah, my wife's pregnant. Congrats. You know, like, scored. Not on the kid, just on the doing it.
Way to go on the sex.
2 times now. Oh, that's great.
So I'm going to revert back to cars real
Okay.
quick because I was sitting there, like, wanted to ask you guys your opinion on this.
I do love cars.
I love cars.
But, like, how do you guys feel about everything getting electrified?
I don't like it because of like the sound stuff.
Yeah.
And I want to hear a car, but I do think that
Like, you ever seen a Tesla Model S 100D go down the drag
Yeah,
strip?
they're
It's
freaking
sick.
fast.
I think it's like you can't discredit it because they are doing crazy stuff with it.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's where I'm at now.
I think of it in a couple of different ways. Like, I hate all the technology and sensors and all that crap that is in cars, and just more opportunity for that crap to go wrong, and makes cars way more expensive now, and they just don't make things like they used to, right?
Yeah.
Cars used to have metal dashboards, and people still survived. Now we got, you wear an airbag when you get in your car. So. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't.
They're taking all the fun out of it. I just feel like...
Tesla's, they're still fairly new. Like, we haven't seen them stand the test of time. Like, I'm sure you've seen it with, like, Honda hybrids. I know I see it with the Toyota Priuses and stuff. Like, eventually you got to replace those hybrid batteries.
And they're expensive.
And that's $3,000 for the battery alone.
Yep.
And then you got to pay somebody to do it. And that's honestly, like, a life-threatening job. You can die if you mishandle a hybrid battery.
That's
so,
right. They wear, like, special gloves and...
Yeah, I mean...
Chain them to the wall so you can pull them away if they die.
Put this rope around my ankle.
If I don't come back.
I mean, there's still a chance, like, we'll see go a couple more years and all of a sudden first-generation Teslas are going to be, like, having serious
Down on the side
issues.
of the road, yeah. Or $9,000 of rewinding work or whatever they do on electric motors.
Part of me honestly kind of hopes it goes that way so we can get back to the real deal.
Yeah. An EMP hits, all the Teslas are
Can't
done.
drive.
Yeah.
See, me and Adam were having this discussion the other day.
Yeah.
And it's like...
About EMPs?
Yeah.
Oh.
No. About just, because even, like, Chevy and stuff is working on all-electric cars, and pretty much everybody is.
Yeah.
But it's, like you said, like, to me, half of, like, the experience of driving the car is, like, listening to it and experiencing it, and, like, if it's just...
Feeling the gearbox.
Yeah. It's like
you
you driving the car, not the car driving you around,
The motor rumbling and stuff when you're sitting at a stoplight.
Yeah.
Well, and they've been stripping all that away for a while. I mean, because what were you saying, Nate, about Honda Civics? It was like the only ones that come in a manual was the SI and a base model or something like that. You can't even get a manual in the other trims.
Nope.
And
yeah, they're the only manual transmission Honda that you can even buy is a Civic now.
That's crazy. I mean, Toyotas. I don't think really. I think Toyota the only one is the 8.6 as of right now. You can't get a. Oh, and like some of the Corollas, you can still get a manual.
Yeah, and like the paddles up by the steering wheel are definitely not a substitute for that. It just doesn't feel the same.
Yeah,
it's pushing in a clutch with your foot.
Yeah, and even if you wanted like a cool feeling paddle transmission, you're not getting that until you get into a super nice high-end car that has that fancy transmission there where you get instant shifts and
for real
stuff. I mean, now they got all these the Toyotas, all their freaking cruise controls and stuff. I mean, adaptive cruise control, and like there's no normal cruise control in a Toyota anymore. You can't just set it and go that speed. It goes by the car in front of you. Like
that's crazy.
Yeah, and
what if there's no cars in front of you?
I don't know.
You just keep going
Then you're
faster
not
and
using it.
faster and faster.
Until you find something.
Oh!
Sir, do you know why I pulled you over? It's not my fault.
I couldn't turn off the cruise control, and there was no cars in front of me.
You were doing 150.
What did you expect me to do?
I was trying to catch up with traffic.
7 miles an hour. What?
Yeah, like, and then on top of like like all the driver assists and stuff, it's like it just takes away. I feel like it makes people more lazy. Like,
Oh yeah.
like, oh, my car has lane departure, or whatever. Lane keep assist. Like, I don't have to stay awake. It'll keep me in the lane, or I don't have to pay attention as much,
I had a guy.
Like, no, you still. That's why, like, we got this van and it has a backup camera, and I was like, made sure to tell her, I'm like, you still need to look over your shoulder and use your mirrors.
Right.
Like, don't just look at the camera. Like, you still need to look. I know. I'm like, I'm just reminding you. Like, I don't want people, because people do that. Like, they're just like rely on the car so much to do everything for them now.
Yeah. I had a guy come to the parts counter.
Bye, Brett.
Bye, Brett.
It's fun hanging out with you.
I had a guy come to the parts counter, and he was an older gentleman, and he was like, yeah, I need to add lane departure to my vehicle. And I'm like, well, you can't.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I need it for when I travel to Seattle and these areas and stuff like this. And I'm like, I just want to be like, bro, you look to be about 70 years old, so you've been driving for quite a while, and you've done just fine without lane departure. Why do you need it now?
Maybe he hasn't.
Maybe he's got like 20 wrecks.
Maybe he definitely needs it. I mean, same thing. I had a conversation literally today about that. There was somebody that wanted to know why their tire light was on a car that doesn't have TPMS sensors anymore. It's literally just a light to tell you, hey, one of your tires is either overinflated or underinflated. Figure it out. That's how they are now. I mean, they used to be more specific about the wheel.
Yeah.
TPMS sensors, they just go bad, after a while, and you got to replace them, and it's annoying. So they got rid of them. And he was like upset that nobody could tell him exactly which wheel and how much, or if it was low or high or whatever. And it's like, seriously, before 2005, how did you check your tires?
They didn't.
You didn't even have a tire light like
Yeah.
some of a lot of cars.
No.
That's like cracks me up. People that bring it in, they're like, "Oh, my tire light's on. Put air in it." Why'd you bring it here?
Oh gosh, granted, I don't work the service drive at Toyota, but I worked in service at Honda, and it was horrible. Like, as soon as the weather dropped, and some of these people didn't even realize it was a tire light, and they'd come in already hot and mad, like, I just bought this car and there's already a light on. I'm like, bro, chill. It got cold. Your tires lost a little air. So the air got thinner in them, and it's less pressure.
Yeah. And now I feel like the technology got better and it made the people dumber.
That's what I'm saying.
For sure.
The Honda, I was just saying this the other night, the Honda rates their oil usage instead of going from 100 down to 0, which would be logical to the normal average human. Like, this is how much oil life you have left. They start at 0 and how much you've used, how much of the life you've used. So the higher the number,
the more used it is.
The more used it is. So it's like you've used 95% of your oil life, so you should get an oil change. People come in all the time and like, I just got an oil change and it says I only have 5% of my oil.
When did they start doing that?
Just with the new generation of vehicles.
I was going to say, because our van starts at 100 and goes down.
Yeah, now it goes from 0 up. So, and it's very clear. I mean, if you read it...
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If you read it, though, it says you have used 5% of the oil life.
Yeah, but it's like people are so used to their last Honda 5%, or whatever. It used to go from 100 down, and now they're like...
Yeah.
And then they just change it on you all of a sudden for no reason.
But, I mean, they don't really have an excuse. It's clear for what it means. Like, and especially in the quick reference guide and if they have to look in their owner's manual, it says, like, on the first page, oil life.
We changed this because we're dumb.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's just, technology advances and people get dumber.
You know what one technologically advanced car I want to get is?
What?
That I won't ever get? 2019 Volvo S60 Polestar.
Yeah.
So, dude, it is a sick car.
Yeah?
They're only making 500 of them, though.
Yeah, it's like
And they're already all sold.
The supercar that...
I wouldn't call it a supercar, but it's...
Yeah, it's not a supercar. It's like the performance car.
Yeah, it's like the STI kind of Polestar is like that. And you can get, like, we just did one yesterday. You can do, like, a Polestar upgrade to your car. It's like a software download. And it makes it have, like, more horsepower, torque, and it changes the shift points and stuff like that. Like, they call it optimization. So it does that. It's $1,200 software.
Oh my gosh. Friggin' Volvo.
There's no bolt-ons anymore.
Nope, not on that one. There's not. But so then, like the S60 Polestar is like that, and then some. Like it has like big 6-piston brakes, sweet suspension, like all kinds of crazy stuff. And the 2019s look really cool.
Yeah.
Dude, it's honestly, to me, is getting kind of freaky how cars are becoming, because at least when it comes to Toyota, I don't even think you can get like a stripped down, doesn't have any of these adaptive cruise control, pre-collision. You can't get one without that stuff.
Yeah,
Like
true.
base models are coming with that stuff.
It's all standard.
Yeah, and you can't get just something simple.
It's weird to think that we haven't crossed the bridge of all of this stuff going bad yet. Like, there's been some issues and updates and things that we've needed to have, and you replace a sensor here or there, but it's like we haven't been 10, 15 years down the road yet. Like where this is old technology and it's not supported anymore.
That's what I was just gonna get to. Like your phone, like eventually you can't put the latest update on it. You know, like with Volvos, they have everything is like a computer. You know,
Right.
Like when are they gonna stop making it so you can have the latest update? Like because when they come in and get their service, like we do a software update for them too.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, well, your 2016 doesn't support this latest version.
Yeah, when is it going to be like Windows 7? Where, sorry, Volvo doesn't support that anymore. You got to upgrade your
the new
entire car.
Yeah.
That's
Or
an
you can't drive.
expensive upgrade. That goes beyond phones like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
That's like...
I mean,
That's what I'm saying,
technology's
though.
got to be going that direction, or they got to have a long-term plan or something.
Yeah.
They don't.
think.
It's planned obsolescence. They want you to have to buy a new car.
Yeah.
I kind of wonder... I would be curious at like a Lexus or an Acura dealership where they've had more technology advancements for a longer period of time.
Yeah.
I would be curious what sort of issues they have with that stuff, on their older vehicles now.
Sure. I
'Cause,
mean, you
like,
see
some of the-
technology in Acura that never made it to Honda because it was sucky.
Right.
Because
And then
That's
it's
what
in
they
older
did.
cars too. Like
they used the technology first in an Acura. And
Yeah.
moved it to a Honda once it was good.
right. And a lot of the Lexus stuff is just like too high end for any Toyota.
Yeah, right.
So it just stays in the Lexus. But
Sure.
yeah, I mean, though Brandon for like a month had a Lexus GS 400, like a mid 90s one.
Oh, yeah.
And it had a GPS in it that still worked, and it was just like the green lines on the black screen. Like, they've been doing old technology like that for a while.
Yeah, it's
I'm
crazy.
curious if they have issues with some of that stuff that was supposed to be.
Yeah. I don't know. It's probably just going to be, there's probably going to be an aftermarket for it, just like there is with, axles and things like that. Somebody developing software that works for, that old sensor or something.
Yeah.
That's probably how it's going to be. You go down to O'Reilly's and buy a USB stick.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be.
My Volvo's outdated and needs an update.
Oh, that's been discontinued. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, like
Let me get you an aftermarket one. It works pretty good.
well, it's like with say your iPhone or whatever. That's a 8?
No, this is
Yeah.
a 6S Plus.
Yeah, so like your iPhone 4 is like can't do iOS 12 or whatever.
Yeah, even this sucks with new iOS.
Yeah, so it's just like when is that going to happen with these cars? Like because the Volvos have like it's like the big old computer in them.
Yeah.
Does
Well,
everything, and they're like they update it every service. Like there's new like tweaks. Like eventually you'd think they're gonna make it so advanced that operating system can't handle it or
Well,
whatever.
It slows the development of technology. That's why phones are so advanced, because it's a relatively inexpensive device. So you can get a new one when the new technology comes out. Like, have you ever wondered why? I mean, the screens themselves are amazing, and they could easily make a screen. If they can make a screen this big, they can just make a screen any size that they want
Right.
with the same amount. I mean, it's made exactly the same way. It's just
Bigger.
100 inches.
Right.
So why don't we have TVs that are like that? It's because TVs are already expensive. And for people to start affording a technology like that, that's why some TVs are $10,000. Is because that is how much you have to pay for that technology.
Right.
So in a car, it would be the same thing. Like, it would be, technology could be way farther along if cars were only $5,000 for the most expensive car,
Yeah.
But,
Here's my last gripe about technology in cars:
yeah.
self-driving cars. Pro.
Stupid.
Good, bad.
Oh, bad.
Unless you're a woman driver, and then it's good.
Oh, snap.
I'm just kidding.
See, I'm not for it. I think it's dumb because it goes back to the whole like you driving and experiencing it and having fun. But like, I feel like there's some people that definitely do need their car to drive them because they're retarded.
But I kind of feel like those people are stupid because of the way all the technology is making people.
But then,
totally.
If
It's
they
a
didn't
paradox.
have so many assists in life in general, not just cars, maybe they wouldn't be so dumb and they could handle driving a car.
yeah, just make everybody drive a car from the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's a thing that's happening. You know, they're making it. It's not going away, I don't feel like.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's going to be a thing that's eventually forced upon us, you know, by one way or another. Either through, like, your insurance company, you know, like, if you have a self-driving car, your insurance will be X amount. If it doesn't drive itself, then your rates are, like, sky high because you're a liability and you're the one driving your car.
I didn't think about them forcing us into it like that.
Well, maybe it'll be like, you know how people can buy like a little Honda Ruckus scooter that's only 50 cc's, so you can park it anywhere. It's not really road, you know, it's not really considered a bike for the road.
Right.
And then they put bigger engines in it.
Yeah.
So they still have that. Maybe people buy self-driving cars and then, you know, turn them into cars that they manually drive.
It'd be like,
so
you
they
know,
still get the insurance.
now you kind of think of like, you know, you buy an older car and you put a slightly newer engine with better performance in it. But in the future it'll be you buy an older car with all this crap, gut it all out, and then put an engine from something that was actually cool in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it looks like a 2030 Tesla model whatever, but really it's a 70s Charger on the inside.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like a normal Tesla.
It's the speakers.
It's a resto mod, but like in reverse. Like
yeah. Yeah, it's almost like, I modified my self-driving car to a manual drive. What up? Are you driving that thing yourself? Oh, wow. Wow, that's crazy.
that
How'd
like?
you learn to do that?
Wasn't it Volkswagen that made a commercial and they were like advertising their car?
on
and
Pimp the Auto.
No, this one
Those
was
were
like,
good too.
he's like, it sounds like, wah, wah, what's your car sound like? And it,
That's one of the Unpimp
that's
the Auto
cool.
ones.
Yeah.
It's time to unpimp the auto.
Unpimp the auto. Yeah, dude, that was great. Those were great commercials.
Yeah. I think about this stuff, like the self-driving cars. Just a terrible idea.
it really is.
It is.
Just stupid.
What's driver's ed going to be like with
Yeah, you won't
self-driving
have it.
cars?
I don't know.
This is how you put on your seatbelt and input the coordinates.
Driver's Ed is just going to be a module you do on your computer.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Probably.
In your Oculus Rift.
Yeah, virtual reality driving practice.
Oh, sweet. Look, I'm in my car right now.
Yeah, you put on like a haptic feedback suit and get in a wreck. This is what an airbag feels like. You don't want to experience that again. That would be awesome.
Nice.
You never want to get in a wreck again.
I don't ever want to get in a wreck. Ever.
I mean, you don't want to get in a wreck, but, you know, then you definitely know what it feels like.
Yeah. Man, I want to get in another wreck.
Scaring people into not driving ever.
Speaking of wrecks
You
and
will get an auto-driving car.
speaking of wrecks and airbags, I have an airbag inflator if you guys want to set that off.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we
Not
do.
with me, but
What?
sometimes.
Does it
Oh,
have-
you don't have it currently?
Yeah.
Does it have an airbag attached to it, though?
It doesn't.
Okay. Because, I got plenty of those, too.
Oh. The ones that they're recalling because they go off with too much force?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, we have to send all of ours back, though.
Don't you guys blow them up first?
Nope, that's a thing of the past.
You don't do that no more?
Nope, we palletize them, 200 a pallet. We've sent back 25 pallets so far.
Since when? You guys were like blowing them up last summer.
It's been 2 summers.
Yeah, like not this one that just happened, but last one. Because I remember you and Nathan out there doing it.
Can you get
Yeah.
your hands on that fancy little detonator that they have? Because that would be nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Perfect.
We can blow up the seatbelts. They don't want those back. Those are pretty loud.
All right.
They're pre-tensioners.
What are we going to blow up?
We're just going to wire them all together and then do one big one. Seriously, we put them in the snowbanks and got in trouble for
It
that.
sounds like I'm going to have to tie a rope to one of your guys' ankles just in case you die
So
to
you
pull
can
you out of
body
there.
That's always the go-to, you know.
We're going
All
to
right,
tie all these together.
let's go do this. Wait. Who's got the rope? Got to think of that first. All right, dudes, that's a good ending point, I feel like.
Yeah.
Good time to... It was good talking.
I could
We'll have
keep
to do it
going
again.
all night.
You're tired, though. Remember, you only had half day.
But you
days of work.
start talking about self-driving cars, and all of a sudden Mark comes to life.
Yeah.
I hate them.
Dude, I do. The more that we progress into the future, the more I want to, like, move into the mountains and live out by myself.
Oh, Mountain Man Mark.
That's right. It won't even be a year anymore. It'll be just my life.
Instead of, you're going to be, there's a white guy named Eminem. You're going to be Triple M.
That's right.
Mountain Man Mark.
Mountain Man Mark.
All right.
Triple M.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.